The final countdown. Leonor's wedding preparations today. The palace. The silence. The waiting. But suddenly, movement. Because today is the day. The final countdown has begun. Spain holds its breath. The world watches. For years, Princess Leonor's future has been the subject of whispers, speculation, endless headlines. And now, in these final hours, the dream of a royal wedding turns into reality. Preparations are no longer plans. They are action. Inside the palace, dawn breaks early. Staff rise before the sun. Florists, tailors, stylists, advisors, every corner is alive with urgency. The scent of fresh roses fills the halls. The sound of footsteps echoes against marble floors. Every detail matters, because every detail will be remembered forever. And at the heart of it all, Leonor herself. The future queen. Awake, preparing not only for her wedding, but for history. This is not a rehearsal. This is not speculation. This is her life, her love, her crown. The first step of the day, the gown. For months, its design has been guarded like a state secret. Hidden from cameras, locked away in workshops. Today, at last, it leaves its place of protection. Seamstresses whisper final adjustments. Threads of silver and silk catch the morning light. The gown is more than fabric, it is a statement. A marriage between tradition and modernity. Between Spain's history and Leonor's vision of the future. But the gown is only the beginning. Jewels are chosen next. Which tiara? Which necklace? Each option carries meaning. The tiara worn by her grandmother, Queen Sofia, would symbolize continuity. The one gifted by her father would symbolize renewal. And here lies the question, does Leonor want to be seen as tradition's heir, or as her own force of destiny? In another chamber, Queen Letizia watches. A mother, not just a queen. Her emotions are layered, pride, nostalgia, maybe even fear. She remembers her own wedding day, the weight of cameras, the burden of expectation. And now, her daughter stands at the same threshold. Letizia knows the power of this moment. She knows that once Leonor steps into the cathedral, she will never again be only a daughter. She will be Spain's queen in waiting. And King Felipe, his role today is quiet but immense. As he moves through the palace, he checks, he observes, he reassures. He knows Spain sees him not just as a father, but as the monarch handing the torch. His face is calm, but his heart is heavy with emotion. For Felipe, this is not just his daughter's wedding, it is the first chapter of Spain's next reign. Meanwhile, Princess Sofia plays her part. Not in the shadows, but in the light. She is the sister, the confidant, the steady hand by Leonor's side. Her laughter, her calm, her presence, these are not small roles. They are pillars of strength. Because in these tense hours, Leonor needs her. And Sofia does not fail. Outside the palace, Madrid transforms. Streets close. Barricades rise. Soldiers line the roads. Banners unfurl in red and yellow. Spain becomes a stage. And on this stage, every citizen is both spectator and participant. Crowds gather in plazas, waving flags, singing songs, waiting for their first glimpse of the bride. Their cheers will echo into history, just as they did when Felipe married Letizia. But within the palace walls, time runs differently. Every minute is a calculation. Hairdressers adjusting curls, makeup artists brushing away nerves, advisors whispering the schedule. The weight of the crown is invisible, yet it presses on every decision. Should Leonor wear her veil long, symbolizing humility, or short, symbolizing modernity? Should she walk with her father only, or with both parents, reflecting equality? Each detail is a message to the world. And then comes the rehearsal of the vows, not with words spoken aloud, but in Leonor's mind. She repeats them, silently, carefully. She knows her voice must not tremble. Her eyes must not wander. For in that moment, she will not be just a bride, she will be a sovereign in waiting, declaring her strength before God, her family, and her people. Curiosity lingers. Who has been invited? Heads of state, royalty from across Europe, leaders from afar. Yet among the gilded names are also friends from her military training, classmates from Wales, confidants from childhood. This is Leonor's touch, blending the ordinary with the extraordinary, proving that even a queen can remain human. But whispers say tension lurks behind the scenes. Some members of extended family are absent, deliberately left off the guest list to avoid scandal. Others, though present, are kept at a distance. Leonor's wedding is not just a union of love, it is a carefully choreographed performance of power. And in such performances, not every role is welcome. As the day unfolds, preparations move to the cathedral. Almedina's great doors are polished. Candles are lit. Altars are dressed in gold and white. The choir rehearses, their voices filling the vaulted ceilings. Soon, those same voices will carry Leonor's vows into eternity. Back at the palace, lunch is light, though no one has appetite. Leonor sits quietly, gathering her thoughts. She is not a child anymore. Not even just a bride. She is the heir, the symbol of Spain's tomorrow. She feels the weight. But she also feels the love. Around her, her family is close, not as royals, but as parents and sister. In that moment, Leonor is both future queen and daughter of a family who has always fought for her. The countdown grows tighter. Hours slip away. Carriages are readied. Horses groomed. Guards polish their swords. Cameras position themselves. Every angle prepared for the moment the world will see her step forward. And then, the moment comes. The gown is placed upon her. The veil lowered, the tiara fixed. She stands before the mirror, not as the girl the world once knew, but as the woman Spain has been waiting for. For a second, silence fills the room. She breathes. She steadies. She smiles. The countdown is almost over. And yet, within her heart, there is a question. Will the people love not just the image, but the woman behind it? Will they accept her not just as a princess, but as their queen-to-be? The answer lies not in crowns, but in connection. And Leonor, in her quiet strength, believes she will earn it. The final preparations end. The palace doors prepare to open. Outside, the world waits. Inside, Leonor is ready. Not just for marriage, not just for ceremony, but for the life, the love, the crown that awaits her. The final countdown is here. And with it, the birth of history.